Are you able to go be brilliant today? Trust yourself, believe in yourself, be confident and dynamic. And if not, this may be interesting to you. So at 2 a.m., I had this thought: what am I nourishing to create the reality I want to flourish in? And then it occurred to me, as infants and children, we nourish ourselves with way different food than we do as adults, right? And so, what thoughts have we been nourishing ourselves with as children? And what thoughts are we nourishing ourselves now as adults with? And are those strategies that we use as a kid, as that we brilliantly came up with as a child, are we bringing them into this present moment as an adult? And could they be outdated? And so my challenge to you and to me today is to take the flashlight and shine it on what we are focusing on. What are we nourishing ourselves on? What thoughts are we nourishing today? And if we take a pause and take a look at that, we could ask the question, how old was I when I developed that? How old was I when I bought into that? And is it working for me today? So these two simple questions may give you awareness as to if you need to take your flashlight over here to the blank sheet of paper and create something new in this moment to create the reality that you want to flourish in. So this made a lot of sense to me, because lately all of a sudden these old strategies and old belief systems and patterns are surfacing, and I'm realizing they're preventing me from receiving love, from receiving success, from receiving abundance. And all of a sudden, when I let go of a certain belief system that wasn't working for me, I got this flood of receiving love from my mother. And it was a little overwhelming, but oh my gosh, my heart cracked wide open. I felt like the Grinch at the top of the mountain, Mount Krumpet, when his heart started to grow bigger and bigger. And as I was able to receive the bucketfuls of love that my mother has been trying to give to me. And for some reason, I had a thought system that was protecting me from receiving that I created a really long time ago as a child that just was so outdated. And when I saw that and refocused that and created a more nourishing thought for myself, oh my gosh, the reality that flourished was so full of possibility and love. It was wonderful. So, what thoughts are you using today that are nourishing the reality you want to flourish in? And if you get an awareness that it's an outdated system, what would it take to create a belief system and a thought that's more in line with the reality that you want to create and flourish in? So it just takes a little bit of pausing, right? And see in that pause if you can ask those questions of, when did I create this thought system and this belief? How old was I? And is it working for me anymore? You see, we have a choice to create our lives on default, which I hate those default settings. I like having more creativity and choice on my computer, right? Those default settings. But you have a choice to create by default or be a deliberate creator. And being a deliberate creator, that's where you're going to fine-tune how you're nourishing yourself with your thoughts. And see what happens. See what shows up for you. So, today, go out and be your brilliant self. Go trust yourself. Go be confident in who you be and all that you're contributing. And if for some reason that feels hard, pause. Take a look at where the flashlight is shining on, what belief system, what thought pattern, and ask those questions. How old was I when I created the strategy, and is it working right now? And see what that creates for you. Until next time. Next time, we're going to talk about emotions and how this plays into deliberately creating our lives. See you later.